Psalm 4:30. Hear me when I call, O God of my righteousness. Thou hast enlarged me when I was in distress. Have mercy upon me, and hear my prayer. O ye sons of men, how long will ye turn my glory into shame? How long will ye love vanity, and seek after leasing? Selah. But know that the Lord hath set apart him that is godly for himself. The Lord will hear when I call unto him. Stand in awe, and sin not. Commune with your own heart upon your bed, and be still. Selah. Offer the sacrifices of righteousness, and put your trust in the Lord. There be many that say, Who will show us any good? Lord, lift thou up the light of thy countenance upon us. Thou hast put gladness in my heart, more than in the time that their corn and their wine increased. I will both lay me down in peace and sleep, for thou, Lord, only makest me dwell in safety. Psalm 4 explained, verse by verse. Verse 1. Answer me when I call, O God of my righteousness. You have freed me when I was hemmed in, and relieved me when I was in distress. Be gracious to me and hear and respond to my prayer. Explanation. David begins by crying out to God in desperation, but also with confidence. He remembers past times when God rescued him, when he was cornered, trapped, or overwhelmed, and he trusts that God will do it again. He pleads not just for attention, but for grace. Verse 2. O sons of men, how long will my honor and glory be turned into shame? How long will you, my enemies, love worthless things and seek deception and lies? Explanation. David addresses his enemies and those who mock him. He asks why. They chase after meaningless things, like lies, empty praise, or deception. He's frustrated that truth and righteousness are treated as shameful. Verse 3. But know that the Lord has set apart for himself, and dealt wonderfully with the godly man. The Lord hears and responds when I call to him. Explanation. Here David shifts the focus. Even if others reject him, God has chosen him. The righteous may be hated by the world, but they are known, loved, and protected by God. And more than that, God listens to their prayers. Verse 4. Tremble with anger or fear, and do not sin. Meditate in your heart upon your bed, and be still. Selah. Explanation. David advises self-control. Anger will come, fear will rise, but don't let it lead to sin. Instead, reflect quietly, lie down, think deeply, and let your heart be still before God. This is a call to repentance and trust. Verse 5. Offer righteous sacrifices, trust confidently in the Lord. Explanation. Worship is more than rituals. It's about the heart. David tells people to bring right offerings, which means worship God with sincerity and live in obedience. Most importantly, trust him. Verse 6. Many are saying, Oh, that we might see some good. Lift up the light of your face upon us, O Lord. Explanation. People are desperate for hope, for something good to happen. David echoes their longing, but reminds them where true blessing comes from, not from the world, but from the light of God's presence. Verse 7. You have put joy in my heart, more than others know, when their wheat and new wine have yielded abundantly. Explanation. David testifies that God gives a joy deeper than material wealth. Others rejoice in success, crops, or abundance. But the joy God gives is richer and longer lasting. It's internal. It's spiritual. Verse 8, in peace and with a tranquil heart, I will both lie down and sleep. For you alone, O Lord, make me dwell in safety and confident trust. Explanation. David ends in peace. Even surrounded by threats, he lies down and sleeps, because his safety doesn't come from walls, weapons, or wealth. It comes from trusting God completely. Psalm 4 is a prayer for peace, spoken in the middle of pressure. David remembers God's past help, calls out in faith, confronts those who do wrong, and finishes with trust and rest. It's a guide for anyone facing stress, slander, or sleepless nights.